Wow, what an incredible move from Alibaba. It's just so crazy how this always happens to me. When I lose it all, that's when it goes my way. How? Look at this. 4 green days? That's unheard of. But you do see this gap here, right here, from 72 to 73.64. Is this going to get filled again, just like it did last time? This is how I lost so much money quickly last 2 weeks. Was it went to 75, and I knew that the gap was going to get filled, but I didn't know how quickly it was going to get filled, and it got filled quick. You see 75, 43, and then it just sold off every single day, hitting a low of $69, and now we are retracing back up. But you can see there's another gap right here. So question is, when is that gap going to get filled? Last week I took a huge loss of 40K. That is just a portion of the loss from this year, but it's huge considering that those were just options that expired, worthless options that call options that I thought could make money, because Alibaba is oversold, undervalued, has a low PE ratio, but that's not the case, especially when it comes to options. It's all about timing, and people that bought here at the very bottom, which should have been a very strong support, as you can see, back in January. But stupid me started buying calls when I kept averaging out, and I didn't give myself enough time for the call options. And yeah, it took a huge loss. But those calls I had bought months and months ago, even some last year, I bought them. So you can imagine how much money I have poured in every time I got money into those calls. It was the 75 strike calls, it was the 80 strike calls, and there was the 90 strike calls. They all became worthless, meaning max loss I took on Friday. And here we are, it recovered in just 4 days. Talk about bad timing. This right here can get someone really messed up. Like, it really messes up with your mental health. Like, what just happened? Lost 40K and then it just goes up after I lose it all? What? Take a look at the news here. This is April 23rd, 2024. It says UBS upgrades China stocks amid valuation collapse. It says upgrade China to overweight. This move comes amidst a backdrop of lingering concerns over China's property sector and broader macroeconomic worries. The strategist pointed to resilient earnings as a beacon of hope in an otherwise turbulent market. So is this the bottom for Alibaba, or are we going to see this trend again where it goes up to 75, 76, 77 and goes right back down? It could, because you can see here it is approaching almost to 60. The RSI, once it gets past 60, it's going to be considered overbought. But I can't do anything. I'm just watching it go up while I sit back and think about my losses, my trades, and how stupid I was to buy call options and just kept buying and buying and buying. And yeah, the people that bought beginning of this week definitely have made money. Strange how the IV here is still at 35%. It's still very, very low. That's pretty much it. What do you guys think? Do you think Alibaba still has a chance to go up to $100? And thanks for watching.